Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Lindsay and this is another practice of intuitive yoga. And for today's flow, I thought I would share something that will help you when you're feeling a little bit stuck or overwhelmed. So for this sequence, you'll just need a blanket, your mat, wear something comfy. It'll be short and sweet. We'll get right to it. So finding some height underneath your hips, just creating a little bit of space where your femurs meet the torso, your hips. Let's all just arrive onto our mats in this space. The hard part is over. You clicked play. If you're still watching, you can do this. I believe in you. We got this. And let's just take our palms and move the flesh out from underneath our sitting bones so that way we can really feel rooted into the earth here. Just kind of get your bum out of the way. And your ankles can be crossed, your shins can be crossed. Really, what's most comfortable is you find a seat that feels good in your body. It's hard enough to quiet the mind. It's even harder if your body is a little bit achy. So setting up in a way that feels good. One of my meditation teachers, he says, sit right but not uptight. So sit upright. Bring some length into the spine and allow the palms to face down on the tops of your knees. Let the eyes fall closed if they haven't already. And allow the shoulders to relax down your back as you continue to find length through the spine by extending the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, feeling some space along the back of the neck. Begin to tune into the breath here, breathing in, filling up the lungs. Breathing out, letting go of your day thus far. Breathing in, arriving into the present moment. Breathing out, shutting your notebook for the next 15 minutes or so, letting go of any to-do lists or tasks. And just be here now. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Really focusing on the sound of your breath. Notice the quality of your breath. Is it short and shallow? Are they long and slow? And just bringing your awareness. Notice how I said awareness and not judgment. Taking some notes, observing how you're feeling, both mentally and physically, maybe emotionally, energetically, if you subscribe to that. Taking another deep breath in, let's begin to roll our shoulder blades up and towards our ears, and then on the exhale, hug them down the back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Pause here for a moment. Reconnect to the length in your spine as the navel lifts in and up. Let's bring the palms down on either side of our body as we spin our right palm up and overhead. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, lean over to your left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower the right palm, switch your palm. Inhale, lift the left palm up and over. Find length on the side body. And then exhale, lean to your right, deep stretch. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower the right left palm. Inhale, both hands up and overhead, reaching up with the fingertips. Lift the navel in and up. Lift the ring of your low ribs off the ring of your pelvis. So really find length along your torso here while your hips remain heavy. As you take another deep inhale and then exhale, spin your torso over to your left. Bring your right palm to your left knee, left palm behind us, coming into a twist. Reconnect to the length in your spine here, remembering that it's not about how deep you twist, it's about the integrity in the spine while you twist. So as if someone had a marionette string at the top of your head, we'll inhale, lift up and out of the hips, and on an exhale, hug the navel in towards your spine, and maybe find a deeper expression of this pose. Continuing to breathe here as you relax the shoulders down the back, finding a sense of ease in the effort here. Deep breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Come back down into center. Inhale, both palms up and overhead, lengthen towards the sky. Once again, engaging the abdominals, lifting in and up, deep breath in, and then exhale, twisting over to your right, left palm to the right knee, right palm behind. Take a breath for nothing here, reconnect to that length in your spine as we inhale, lift the navel in and up, and then exhale, twist over, a tad bit more, massaging the internal organs, and we pause here for a few breaths. Noticing what you're feeling and where you're feeling it. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, come back through center. And then let's just kind of do a coffee grinder like motion with our upper torso. So feeling grounded along the lower half of the body. Let's inhale, smooth the heart forward, and then on the exhale, navel to spine, curve the back towards the wall behind you. Inhale, bring the heart forward. I invite you once again to follow the sound of your own breath and check in with your body. Coming forward, and then exhale, curving the spine back once more. In this direction as we inhale the heart forward, exhale, bring it back, and then we'll pause here, reverse the rotation, inhale forward, exhale back, and just notice any differences from one side to the other. Notice if your joints are popping or if there's any kind of restriction in any part of your body. And once again, just bringing an awareness to it and doing your best not to judge what you're feeling, just to notice it. Staying connected to your breath best you can. One more full rotation. Inhaling the heart forward. And then exhaling back. And then let's meet in the center once again. And roll forward onto all fours just for a moment here. If you have your blanket, you can move it off to the side because we're just going to crawl right up into our downward facing dog as we bring our palms to the front of our mat, tuck the big toes under, and slowly press into the feet and lift our hips up. And begin to bend one knee, straighten the other. Relax the head between the shoulders. And press the heart towards the tops of your thighs. And finding any movement that intuitively feels good for you here. Maybe that's stillness. Maybe that's walking the feet out.
Maybe that's bringing the feet together, but just listen to what your body is telling you. Perhaps asking what your body needs. And we'll take 3 more deep breaths wherever you're at before we meet in a static downward facing dog. Coming into a hold as we press into our palms evenly. Lift the hips up, navel to spine, and then work to lengthen the heels towards the floor. And remember that it's totally okay if your heels do not touch the mat here. It's not the goal of the pose. Which begs the question, what is the goal of the pose? What's the goal of anything, really? Something to chew on for you. We'll inhale, come to float forward, meeting at the top of a push-up. Holding here, pressing into your mat, finding a doming effect in the upper back body as you lift the navel in and up, engage your core, deep breath in. Full breath out, cultivating some strength. Inhale, lift your hips up, downward dog. Exhale, come forward, plank pose. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Exhale, come forward, plank. Inhale, hips up, downward dog. Exhale, come forward, top of a push-up. Keep pressing away from your mat. Inhale, use your core to lift your hips up. Lengthen your heels down. Exhale, come forward, top of a push-up. And then let's shift over onto the outer edge of our right foot. And you can stack the feet if you'd like, or splay the feet, or you can come up into a supported kickstand as we shift our weight over into our right palm. Inhale, lift the left hand up, coming into a side plank. So we're really strengthening the shoulders here. Finding whatever variation will best serve you. As we hold for a count of 3, pressing away from the mat, lift the hips. 2, and 1. Bringing your left palm down, coming back into the top of a push-up. We'll inhale the hips up, downward facing dog. Taking a full breath here. Let something go. Inhale, come forward to the top of the push-up. Shift on to the outer edge of the left foot, inner edge of the right heel. Move your weight onto your left hand. Inhale, side plank. Once again, you can use your foot to help prop you up here. Keep lifting the hips up. Engage the core. Press away from your mat. Finding strength, finding the effort, finding the balance between effort and ease as we hold for another breath. And then exhale, top of a push-up once again, recenter. Inhale, hips up, downward facing dog. And walk your palms into the middle of your mat and walk your feet to meet there as we come into a forward fold. Allow the knees to bend generously. Clasp opposite elbow with opposite hand and slowly sway from one side to the other, letting go of any tension in the upper back body. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. And allow any worries or fears, anxieties or doubts straight out the top of your head and into your mat. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you here. And allowing yourself to be free of that heaviness. Taking another deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth, let something go. Unclasp the elbows, bend the knees, shift your weight into your heels, lower the hips down, lift the navel in and up. As we inhale, sweep the palms forward, chair pose, Utkatasana. So finding, once again, that right effort, meeting that strength with the stillness. As we take a deep breath in, lifting the navel in and up, we'll exhale, sink a little bit lower. Keep reaching forward with the fingers and breathe. Inhale, exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, sink a little lower. And then inhale, straighten your legs, palms out to either side. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, palms to shins. Find a flat back. Lengthen the crown of your head towards the wall in front of you. Extend the sacrum towards the wall behind you. Relax the shoulders down the back and lift the navel in and up. Imagine that you were trying to create a figure 7 with your body. And to add to these actions, keep the core engaged here. Imagine you were trying to pull your heels away from one another to create some space along the sacrum. Deep breath in, and then exhale, forward and down. Let's bend the knees generously, engage the core. Inhale, spin the palms up and overhead, reach for the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center. And we'll pause here to notice and feel the effects of our short little flow here together. Notice the flush of energy throughout your body. And notice the shape of your breath. As we close the practice here, we take a moment to bow our head, to meet our heart in this gesture of union as we seek to bind, to braid, or to blend the head, the hand, and the heart. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.